Now, while the global economy proved more resilient than expected in 2023, global GDP growth is set to witness a slight slump this year. Weakening global trade, high borrowing costs, elevated public debt, persistently low investment, and mounting geopolitical tensions put global growth at risk. So according to the United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospects Report, despite such trends, India will remain the fastest growing economy in the world. And Jessica Taneja spoke to Professor Nagesh Kumar, the director of the Institute for Studies in Industrial Development. Let's listen to what he said.
The United Nations has released the World Economic Situation and Prospects Report of 2024. We're joined by Professor Nagesh Kumar to discuss more on this. Professor Kumar, thank you for joining DD India. India could look at, infrastructure development and more investments and an FDI increase. How sustainable do you think the current policies would be to achieve those targets?
There is a consensus about Indian economy doing 7% for the current year, 23-24. Now, about the future of the sustaining the momentum in the future, I think the prospects look very robust and optimistic because of the infrastructure boom that the government kind of unleashed in the last budget with the 10 trillion rupees investment target on infrastructure spending.
In the last 6-7 months, there have been concerns about China exporting deflation. How is that going to be tackled, especially, and how India is going to shield itself from that, while there are global concerns around it still?
China's slowdown, I don't see it affecting India much because India is a big market for China, but China is not a big market for India. So the trade deficit, the $100 billion bilateral trade is 80 billion exports to India. So Indian slowdown would affect China, not the vice versa.